Okay, today I want to talk about subtracting mixed fractions with renaming. Our example here, 17 and 3/8 minus 9 and 5/6. The first thing you want to notice is that our denominators, 8 and 6, are different, so we have to find the least common denominator in order to add or subtract our fractions, in this case subtracting mixed fractions. Okay, what I like to do is rewrite these vertically, so I'm going to have 17 and 3/8 minus 9 and 5/6. To find the least common denominator, what I'm going to do is look at my two given denominators, 8 and 6, and determine the first multiple of the larger denominator, in this case 8, which is also a multiple of 6. This is why it's essential to know your multiplication tables. If you don't know your tables, you cannot find the least common denominator. You don't want to use the product in this case. 8 times 6, 48, is a common multiple of 8 and 6, but it's not the least common multiple. And in this case, the least common multiple is the most efficient way to do the problem. So the first multiple of 8 that's also a multiple of 6 is 24. So I'm going to change 17 and 3/8 into 24ths. The way I create an equivalent fraction is I ask myself, what do I multiply 8 by to get 24? Or how many times does 8 go into 24? 3 times. So I have to multiply my numerator by that same value. 3 times 3 is 9. So again, to write an equivalent fraction, I multiply my numerator and denominator by the same value. I'm going to repeat that process with my bottom fraction, 9, and I'm going to convert 5/6 to 24ths. 6 times 4 is 24, 5 times 4 is 20. Alright, now I notice something. I have a larger denominator, 20, in my bottom mixed fraction. Now I can't take 20 from 9, that will give me a negative 11, and I can't get a negative answer because 17 and 3/8 is larger than 9 and 5/6. So I'm going to do a process called renaming. All I have to do is rename my top mixed fraction. 17 and 9/24, I'm going to rename to 16. All right, how am I getting the 16? I'm simply borrowing 1 from the 17. So that 1 that I borrow from the 17, I'm going to transfer that to the 9/24. Now, a lot of teachers will tell you to just add 24 over 24, and that is correct. However, a more efficient way and the technique to add 1 to any fraction is to simply add the numerator and denominator of the equivalent fraction together. 9 plus 24 is going to give us 33. So let me repeat that procedure one more time. To rename a mixed fraction, I borrow 1 from the whole number. In this case, I'm going to borrow 1 from 17 and make it 16. The 1 that I borrowed, I'm going to transfer to my equivalent fraction. I'm simply going to add my numerator and denominator together. 9 plus 24 is 33. That will become my new numerator. I'll put that over my denominator. Okay? So, let's get a little bit more paper here. Now we can finish off our subtraction because I can take 20 24ths from 33 24ths. So 33 take away 20 is 13. That's 13. Fourths, and finally I can subtract my whole numbers. 16 minus 9 is 7. So my final answer is 7 and 13.